Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Buddy?
Happy Christmas Hana Kwanzaa week.
Yay!
Hanukkah was last month.
There's
It
whatever
was last month.
whatever you
Last
celebrate.
Yeah.
We are I'm hoping that everybody's having a glorious December. I'm here in Baltimore and there is no snow.
No.
Like it was cold enough for a couple puddles to get a little ice on top, you know. But we have not gotten snow yet,
Same.
which makes it's the only time of year that I actually want snow. You know, like that's it.
Colorado Springs
That's
hasn't
fun.
gotten any snow. I mean, we got snow twice for like one day.
Yeah,
And it was
that's
like this much.
that's creepy, and I don't know what to do with that. Colorado Springs should have had like a full-on blizzard by this point, you know.
This is very true.
But welcome to the Hunter's Harvest here at Play Nerd Allies. I would like to say I'm very excited today because we have back with us our fabulous guest, Amber the Space Jammer.
Yeah.
I had
So happy.
I had to like be a professional last week and actually have my first week at my new job. So, but
Yay!
There you
it
go.
was 1 week of new job and then 2 weeks of paid holiday time. So
Nice.
Nice.
Ah.
Oh, that's ideal.
yeah,
no, that's it.
I galaxy brain that one. Yeah.
Now the key is just to get that going moving forward. You know, work a week, take 2 weeks off.
Yeah, 2 weeks
do
off.
that.
Totally
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
100%. Well, I'm very excited. Over the weekend, we managed to crack 400 followers.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's
We
cool.
did it. So today, Orlando, I don't know if you have set up, you haven't set up a little raffle thing, have you?
I have not.
Have we done that?
No.
Okay. Well,
I can see if I
at some
can make
point
it happen real
during
quick. Let me see
at
how
some
easy it is.
point, no, don't worry about it. At some point during the stream, I'm gonna look at our list of viewers, and one of you is going to get a fabulous set of dice from Phoenix Dice.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
yay!
That's awesome.
Yay! So, be prepared for that at some point this stream. I'm very excited. And thank you everybody for helping us get to 400. I'm so excited. Next goal is 500. Let's see if we can get there. You know, I don't think we're going to get there by the end of the year. I don't think it's going to happen in the next 10 days. But, you know, you never know.
You never
Maybe.
know.
While we are chit-chatting here at the beginning of our stream, I would love to say thank you to our fabulous sponsors. First of all, we've got Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a delightful mobile game where you get to play as the Champions of the Forgotten Realms, hence the title. My personal favorite is Jarlaxle because he has a fabulous hat with a big feather in it. It's wonderful. Nice
is
drow
nice.
elf. And if you use the code on your screen, which is good for a whole week, so if you're watching this VOD, you can still use it. You will get a fabulous Electrum chest that's just for you with all kinds of fancy prizes in it. It gets fancy. Then we've got D&D Beyond, which I could not survive without. Oh my God.
gosh, yeah.
We have an affiliate code down in our About section. Please head down there if you need anything new. If you need like a last minute Christmas present for somebody that like loves D&D, it's a digital item. There's no shipping. You can get it there by Christmas. You know, so
Just
So
so
that's
convenient.
fabulous.
I mean,
use our affiliate code. We will love you for it. You will be supporting us, and you'll be supporting D&D Beyond, which is also incredibly supportive of the entire community. So 100% there. Let's do it. And Hero Forge, which is where we make all of our fabulous minis. We've got an affiliate code with them, so if you need minis or anything like that, totally do Hero Forge and use our affiliate code. And again, we'll love you forever for that. Then, of course, there's Phoenix Dice. We will be giving away some Phoenix Dice. Yay! Today, I'm very excited
Woo.
about it. I love
All
Phoenix Dice.
so cool.
Well, and like
They are.
400 is no small thing. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no, we made it. We made it. And we love Phoenix Dice because all of their dice are made from recycled materials because they love our world that we live in just as much as the worlds that we play in. So, and the nice thing is, whoever wins, it's not a specific set of dice. You can choose any dice on the entire website.
Oh.
Any dice at all
Yeah.
that you want, and you will get that. So yes, that is very exciting. Souls Rolls is fabulous. Go and check out his website down in our about section. He is incredible if you need some help with social media, if you need help just planning out what's going on with your company. If you're trying to take this from a hobby to a profession, he is the guy that you want to talk to. He will help you sort out all of your goals, all that kind of stuff. I had a 1-hour meeting with him a couple months ago. And for the first time, this is very exciting, this month, Playnerd Allies is paying my rent.
Nice.
So there is. So it's one of those things, you know, the 70-hour weeks have paid off.
Right.
So, yay! And he is one of the people that helped me do that. So absolutely check him out. He is an incredible resource, as is Realm Warp Media. They've got a huge library on both DM's Guild and Drive Through RPG. Platinum seller on both, makes incredible worlds. He just joined Novi Studios, has an incredible selection on the Novi Studios Shopify. So please head over there and say, hey, I will drop a link. And there, again, if you need some fabulous Christmas presents, his stuff is 100% delightful. My favorite of his is called Fallen Camelot. It's actually set, it's a full campaign setting, set in Camelot 100 years after the death of King Arthur, and Morgana is on the throne.
That's awesome.
That's
For her.
right, yeah. It
Good for
is
her.
delightful.
Hell yeah.
Right?
About fucking time.
Girl boss.
Absolutely.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. Hello. Morgana.
Yeah, no. And the whole thing is like, you know, the country's, it's doing fine. Like, having a lady in charge doesn't mean the world ends, just so you know.
That's hilarious.
So absolutely go and check out all of his stuff. It is just glorious. And he works with a lot of people who are BIPOC and Alphabet Mafia. So you are supporting a lot of things that we hold near and dear to our hearts as well. So there is the link down in the chat. So go check it out. Go say hey. We are soon going to be having a whole bunch of stuff up in our post-Christmas. We're going to start putting up stuff in our Ko-fi and over on the Novi website as well. That is a lot of our homebrew stuff, which will all be pay what you can. For that, it'll be things including my personal favorite, the Florid RB holder that's made completely of flowers, and all of her delightful layer actions, legendary actions, and astonishing powers. So, with that, hey players, how you doing? How you doing over there?
I'm doing.
You wanna?
Pretty good.
Hey, Mike, why don't you tell me a little about what happened to you last week?
Ooh, a lot of stuff happened. We finally got to the Drow City, and Relic found that he has no idea what anybody is saying because they're all speaking like undercommon or something.
Yep.
And I'm just following along, nodding, and just like looking at McCall, like, yeah, this is cool, right? Whatever they're saying. So just being the backup, right? Just being the right hand man to McCall, the mistress, and
Yes.
getting to beat up whatever these crystal things were last week for this dragon's lair. That was dope, by the way.
Yeah, no, I love those things. So a little history about those things. They're from Fizzbands. So
Okay.
Yay, Fizzbands. Also, thank you for the follow for it. That is delightful. they are actually, in their description, what it is, and the reason that I wanted to pull them out is that it is crystal dragons find aberrations in the Underdark and then actually like kill them and convert them into these crystal beings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all of the, the Florid was down right next to the entrance to the Underdark. So anytime she would have a nightmare and create a new beholder, it would wander down into the tunnels around here, and the crystal dragon found those beholders, killed them, and turned them into guardians for his nest.
Recycled.
Yeah.
Recycled them.
Everybody likes a good recycled aberration.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
That's so
Bring the Florid
like,
to the surface.
that's so efficient for the environment
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
It's delightful.
and the economy, the action economy.
There you go.
You did it, you nerd. Nerd!
Oh,
Fabulous. Anything else that has happened? Good, Mike.
Just lots of kicking crystals and talking to dragons. That's what we did.
And what about you, McCall? What'd you do last week?
A lot of stuff that I don't feel good about. So the way this Drow City operates is it's possibly the only example of true misandry that exists, and I had to pretend to be a slave master for Daraxis, and
That's
it
gross.
made me feel very disgusting. And let's see. Oh, and then we met the matron Calaxia. We managed to get away with her her recognizing Daraxis and pretending he was his twin brother.
Craxus.
Praxis.
That was such a fabulous role. I was so
very good.
excited when that worked.
Just astounding. Then we went to go find the crystal dragon so that maybe they can help us get the dragon orb from the black dragon. And then I fought those crystal things, and my HP went from 73 to 11 and back up a bunch of times. Fancy gloves, and I feel awful. But we got him. We did it.
You almost died.
It was.
Yeah.
Those gloves are
You were
amazing.
flip-flopping back from good to bad over and over again.
Oh my god.
It's like getting hit by a bus, then insta-healed, and then getting hit by a bus again, and then insta-healed 8 times.
There's definitely some lasting trauma there, but
for sure.
Absolutely.
I can only imagine that hell was kind of like that, where you just get smacked, heal back up, go.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
right. So
Constant
we
fist
appreciate you. We appreciate you, McCall, for all that you did last week. We'll set up a nice little tea party in the Feywild or something, so you can just have a nice day. Sorry, my hand is in front of my camera. I am pouring the hot water for some tea, so that I have lots and lots of energy for
Nice.
today. Something about tea that all should know is that you do not bring the tea to the water; you bring the water to the tea.
Correct.
Don't do it the other way around, because then few people know this, but your used tea bags that are used inappropriately actually form a monster in the sewer and go on rampages. Yeah. So
Well, that's
that
good
is
to know.
Just how it
this is how you mollify the tea demons.
happens.
That's what's going on there. Just FYI. So, hey, Daraxis, why don't you tell me what happened to you last week?
Yeah, what did happen to Draxus? Well, he had to pretend that he was a slave again, so that was awesome. He had to go back to a city that he never wanted to visit, so again, awesome. And And then we have to figure out how to get this blorb.
Yeah.
And
The blorb.
It is
and
an orb of dragon kind.
It is a black orb of
the
dragon
blorb.
kind.
blorb.
The blorb.
Blorb, yeah.
It's the blorb. What else are we gonna call it? It's the blorb.
It's the blorb. It's the blorb. And so
Orb of dragon
Draxus
kind.
How much
has
time do you think we
to like I guess conquer his own hate of the Drow, because really what he wants to do is he just wants to bring the entire city down on itself. Just like everything. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care. I mean, he does care a little bit, but he's torn. I think it's good that he has friends with him that aren't just like encouraging that. That we're actually going to figure out a solution that's actually going to be helpful, because there's a lot of people in the basement of the temple that his opinion is if we can't save them, we need to kill them so that they can't become zombies and warforged.
Sure. No, it is
Which
now.
is
Now you are starting to face some difficult decisions
Yeah, and
about
so
what's going on.
the only idea.
I've got to say, I am doing this on purpose because I know that all of you are going to have different opinions about this. And as a human person, I am not all about the conflict, but as a DM, it
Sure.
makes for fabulous storytelling.
And as a
what is actually gonna
player,
happen.
as a player, I'm like, I don't want to kill all these people. I want to save them. But as Draxus, he's like, like, I mean, if we could save him, great. If not, bring it down.
Yeah. So, there is, first of all, thank you for the follows, Mirrored Ankh, and that one guy, he's here right now.
What?
Like, you know
Really?
that one guy?
Damn,
Yeah,
that one
no.
guy, God, he's so prolific.
Yeah, he
Right.
showed up. All right. After what he did
Oh
at the
God, I
cocktail
froze.
party.
I
Oh my
missed that
God.
one guy.
Yes, and what about, so, hey, Amber.
Yeah.
What's been going on with you?
I've been in a bag. And now in a cage.
That's right.
And that's it.
Just been hanging out.
I've just been vibing.
I think you were unconscious when we found you.
Yes,
Just a
she
little
Yeah.
was. Yeah, they done something to her. We don't know what yet. But
I
but
don't
they
know
knocked
what
her
yet
out.
either. So,
Yeah,
you know, we find out together.
Probably a big old
really,
bonk.
really
It's a
upsetting.
big old.
We are gonna find out. We're gonna find out in just a second. But first, hey everybody out there in chat. You have the power to alter this story pretty dramatically. There is, if you look at your ally points, there's all kinds of stuff. The channel points that we have, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do, up to and including like giving people haste, giving them advantage, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be real important in this section as our players decide whether they're going to combat things or use diplomacy. You can help them out with all of these roles and see if we can't actually save all these people. It's going to absolutely be up to you as well to help them get where they need to go. In addition to that, you can throw down bits and do all kinds of cool shit with that too. So up to like, you can give +2s for rolls, you can give advantage, up to and including doing an environmental effect, which will alter the entire session on behalf of the players. So if you really want to help them out, you can just change the game. All right. And we, like I said before, we are going to be giving away, since we got to 400 followers, we're going to be giving away a fabulous set of Phoenix dice during the stream. So stick around. If you are here, you might get some fabulous dice. Yay! So thank you, everybody. And with no further ado, we are going to join our heroes in the Cavern of the Crystal Dragon. As you look around this cavern, you see the entire space has been sculpted over centuries. As you step through this cavern, You look to your left and your right, you look up and you look down. And every single angle that you look at shifts into more and more beautiful vistas created by the reflection and the refraction of the light that this crystal dragon gives off. You see images of rainbows. You see, strangely, crystals converging together in such a way that it literally looks like the canopy of a forest because of the way that the light is prismatically shifted. You also see, traveling through the space, dozens of will-o-wisps that shift the light over and over and over again, conversing with each other through electrical pulses. There is static energy in the air. There is light everywhere. And sitting next to the largest conglomeration of crystals that sends out a beautiful rainbow wave throughout the cavern is Wisp, the ancient crystal dragon. Tell me, what do you do?
Oh my god, this place is so cool!
It's very cool.
There is something going on with Relic. As you pass different crystals, the light from the memory of Nemesine, for those of you who don't know, Relic's weapon is actually a planar touchstone that is the memory of the goddess of memory, Nemesine, that is growing and shifting on his arm. As you walk past certain crystals, you no longer see just light, but in facets all over the cave as this light is refracted, each facet shows a different memory, seemingly of the same event from different viewpoints. And as you take a step, it shifts again to a different event and shifts again every time you take a step, and it is shown into a new facet of one of the crystals.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yes.
is crazy.
So there is a dragon in this room near us, right? Like we can see the dragon.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
And she is looking down at you and saying, you got past my guards. That is fun.
It wasn't.
How did you do that?
easy. Oh, I got these gloves and I just punched him a bunch.
I exploded one of their
Oh.
heads.
I'm like really good at punching.
Yeah, I got really hit.
Yeah, you good, buddy? Do you need another heal?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, it is okay. Come. You come here. You
oh.
come here, little drow person. You come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, just don't kill him. We kind of need him still.
Oh, who do you think I am?
I
Some
don't know.
We
monster?
don't know.
We just met
We
you.
don't know
Wisp.
you.
Oh, no. My
We
name
keep
is
almost getting
Whis.
killed.
Yeah,
We keep
it-
almost
may-
getting killed down here, so you can't blame us
Well,
for being
yes.
cautious.
The Underdark is quite dangerous. It's true. There is many things that come in the Underdark that don't like others very much. They are not very friendly, which I do not understand, because one should be friendly to people.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
I'm friendly. Is he kind of like limps over to the dragon?
As you get closer you just start feeling better
Oh.
as you approach the dragon. You just
Whoa.
start healing.
Oh.
That's cool.
Little bits, like
What?
every couple of rounds, you'll heal like 1 hit point.
Yes, just gonna
Tom,
kind of
tell
Hang
like
out
me.
then.
go near it and just like sit down.
As you go to sit down, you suddenly, all the hair on your head starts raising up as a whole bunch of the will-o-wisps just start sort of coming near you, sort of checking you out. And let me see. I'm just curious if any of you would be intelligent enough to actually sort of start to comprehend the electrical language of the will-o-wisps. So everybody please give me just a straight intelligence check.
14.
Looking like no.
14.
Instant dunces.
Nope. So you just see like these little sort of sparks jumping between the various will-o-wisps
Oh, how
as they're
pretty.
sitting around you.
Exactly.
Would I have a bit
Pretty.
more insight on it because I'm kind of made out of like technology and wires and stuff?
Ooh, okay, yes, you may have advantage on that.
That's a good
If
point.
anybody would like, if anybody in chat would like to help them out, they might be able to learn some new and
24.
exciting things.
Whoa.
Oh, damn. Okay, so while you don't have it perfectly, you can, in fact, sort of identify more sort of like an empathic understanding of what they're saying. You get like their moods and how they're shifting.
Oh.
And you see that right now they're very curious about what's going on. It's just you are new. They seem to recognize drow and they don't seem to like it very much. But then they come to you and they are very curious about what you are because there's something about you. There's something similar to them in you. And it's that sort of electrical ability.
Like bring up a little bit of sparks on my fingertips and I'll just like hold my hand out to them.
Ooh, okay. What emotion are you going to put in your sparks?
I'm gonna give off kind of the same curiosity to them. I'm just going to, we're just kind of learning from each other.
As you sort of give off this sort of curious thing, suddenly all the wisps in the room start coming towards you, and they all start chattering furiously with each other about what's going on, what's happening here. I would like you to, first of all, make me an insight check.
Okay. Ooh, 23.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Solid.
They are very excited to meet you, and you think it has something to do with your ability to communicate.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's new and exciting for them. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna talk to the wisps over here, see if I can get some information from them.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah,
got the dragon?
I'm just gonna Draxus is kind of like
You just
dozing
sit.
off.
Yeah.
He's like
All right, dope.
sitting and just like
Yep. You good, buddy?
snoring softly.
Okay. All right. Alright.
There is-
So, dragon friend. What's
Yes, what is it that you want?
Well, if I recall correctly, and it feels like it's been a length of time between deciding to come see you and being here. We need help. We need to get the orb of dragonkind from the Drow City.
Oh yes, I could sense that they got that quite some time ago.
Yeah.
It is very strange. It feels very strange to see a dragon confined
We can
in
tell
such a way.
the dragon doesn't like it either. But they are compelled to protect the orb, and those drow down there are
Oh no, I meant the dragon inside the orb, not the dragon controlled by the orb. That just means that they are stupid, and they must be a stupid dragon because they could not resist
gotcha.
the call of the orb.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Sure. We just need the orb, and if you have any insights, any draconic insight on how to get it, that would be fabulous. It's sitting on top of the main building in the city, and we do not have, as far as I know, invisibility abilities.
as McCall is talking about this, Relic, what are you thinking about?
I'm having a lot of fun. I think me and the Wisps are playing fetch a little bit. I'll throw out a bit of sparks. And
so because you have all the wisps around you, the fact that they're talking actually does 1 damage to you, as little bits of stray electrical energy just connect to you.
Your circuits are getting damaged.
You heal it very quickly because you're in the presence of this dragon.
Aww, it's like a cat scratch, It's just like, oh, it's so cute.
There is you have got so you're just you're thinking about that. All right, fabulous. McCall, go on.
I mean, that's basically it. We don't have a lot of stealth other than sneaking fully visible, which is tough for Relic. He's very large and
I see you have made friends with my friends.
Oh, they're very
that
nice.
Is so
yes.
nice. That is nice. Says yes. Oh, excuse me for just one moment. And you see that there's another exit to the cave, and you start hearing something. Everybody give me a perception check.
I'll do it with disadvantage because Drax is dozing off.
I have no idea. I'm playing with wisps.
Oh, 13.
Your girl is
You are
off her game.
That's
all right.
nice. I did it with disadvantage and I still had the highest one.
That's the second 11.
Righty. So you can Diraxis, you can tell the sounds of battle. You hear armor and weapons and things like that. And you just see Wisp sort of look towards the other entrance to their cave, and she just says, excuse me for just one moment. And you watch her go over and say, you should not be here. We have had this conversation before. This place is not for you. You should go now. And you hear Drow just screaming at the dragon in Undercommon. That they're going to destroy her, and there's nothing that she can do to stop them, and that they will combine with their other cities and create the great Drow Empire that shall drown the surface in the blood of. And before they can finish that thought, she just releases her breath, which just scours them in radiance, and they just are disintegrated.
You just bye.
Yeah. There's one that seems to have been sort of hiding behind several others, so didn't get the full blast. It's looking a bit of a mess. She just goes over and picks him up and says, I have asked this several times, but will you please go and tell your people that they should stop this, or I may become angry with them. I understand that as lower races, they don't live very long, that you get very hasty about the way that you think about things and the way that you do things. And that is all right. I forgive you for these things. But I will need you to stop interrupting me. I have guests. I'm trying to have a nice conversation, and you are interrupting me. So please go away. And you watch as the drow runs for their life down the other end of the cave. I'm so sorry for the interruption. What were we talking about now?
Does that happen a lot?
Oh yes, just so often. I just don't know. At least once a year now. You know,
once
they
a year.
just
Okay.
they just. It is so much, so many times. And you realize that once a year for her is
It's a lot.
so often.
Yeah.
She can barely start a conversation, but before it's interrupted by invading drow. There's, thank you for the follow, Shia Tanks. There's now. So you were saying that that you want to get this orb of dragonkind?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'd love to become friends and, help you with some of these problems, I guess.
Oh, well, no, it's not really a problem. If they actually get into my sanctum here, I just set the Velaver stones and then they all die. And then I kill them too, sometimes. It's very sad, I think, because they could go on to, who knows, start an orphanage or create the next cure for some disease or something like that, and they will never be able to because they were silly and came here when they shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
But there are, I mean, I could go and go have a discussion with the dragon, the silly stupid dragon that got caught.
I mean,
That would help.
that would be cool. Could you... The real thing here is just like, if we take the orb and attune to it, then that dragon can be freed, and then we'll just get the heck out of Dodge, and they might stop bothering you, because...
Yes, this is true. But there are many others that are bothering, so I don't think I'm the only one.
That's true.
Who you could ask for this help. But you, little wisp friend,
Yes.
what is this on your arm?
Oh, this? I suppose I could tell you. This is the planar touchstone. Or one of them.
Ooh, I have not seen one of these in so long. It's been so long. Yes, which one is this?
Getting it wasn't exactly a good memory. This is a new one that Nemesine made.
Oh yes, Nemesine. She used to come and see me sometimes. Yes.
Oh, I knew I liked you.
Yes, she is very fun. She has a lot of stories, Where is she these days?
She's been taken
Oh
by
dear.
Mephistopheles.
Oh, that is no good. What does Mephistopheles want with Nemesine? Oh, who can ever know what that terrible person ever wants? But what is this? Was it created just for you?
I don't know, but it's her memory. I think it's all of it.
It's what? Oh.
It's a bit overwhelming, and I'll walk around and kind of like shine the light on the crystals and have it refract.
Oh, yes. I see. Could you please think about 700 years ago, there was another crystal dragon that I thought was very attractive. Could you see where they are now?
I'll try, and I'll use that, and I'll.
Will you realize that you cannot think of anything from before when you were born?
Well, what was the? Can you describe the dragon a little bit more?
Well, so he looks very, very much like me, except do you see that I have the 7 crystals?
Mm-hmm.
He had only the 5, but they were larger. You see, very pretty. He had a very strong connection to the plane of positive energy. It was very nice, very nice.
What was his name?
Vankensak?
Von Kansak? Okay.
Vankensak.
Yes. I'll use that, and I'll
Say it
use
correctly, Vankensak.
One more time.
Vankensak.
Von Kansak.
Yes, with the emphasis on the first syllable. Yes,
Von
Vankensak. Yes,
Okay.
you've almost got it. With another 100 years or so of training, you could say it properly.
All right, I'll keep practicing it. But I'll use legend lore, and I'll try to find this this dragon.
As you start casting the spell legend lore, you see all of the crystals in the cave start to shine, and all of them start to pulse with this light, and you notice that the light inside Wisp, where her heart would be, is pulsing too.
Wow. Do I know, like, if that's actually doing anything to her, like if it's hurting her, or?
Nope, it is. It's you may give me an insight check.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You can see if you can figure out what's happening.
And I got a 12.
Nope, you don't really know what's going on there with that.
I'll just keep on going with the spell, I guess.
As you utilize this, you realize that it's starting to overwhelm you, and you're not really sure why. I'm going to need a wisdom save from you.
Oh god, guys, this isn't good. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no.
So you, Relic, you feel yourself fall unconscious.
Jesus.
The memory is just too much, but you're still standing up. And there are all of these images of this crystal dragon with 5 floating crystals above their head in all of these different facets. But in some he's got a scar, in some he doesn't, in some he's battling, in some he's sleeping. And from your voice, suddenly, or from your head, there's suddenly an electrical pulse, and all of the wisps in the room just start circling you. And they're all communicating with each other, and they're all pulsing in time to this. And the crackling of the electricity starts to form a voice. It seems like 1,000 people all talking at once, and through random chants, bits of syllables emerge from the background of this. And what you hear is just, "I will find you. My love, I will find you."
Aww.
And as those words come through, Wisp looks around at the images. And she realizes something very profound about what is going on. She looks down at you. Essentially, she grabs one of the wisps and just pulls it out. And suddenly the spell ends and Relic falls to the ground, unconscious.
Ah!
Yeah.
And
You hear
she
that
looks...
shutdown sound effect when that happens?
Mhm. Yep. There is... Well, it looks as though he's attempting to ascend. That is different. I was not expecting this. All of those images that you saw across all the crystals, that was him in different realities. All the different lives, all the different places that he has been born, over and over and over again. I think he is trying to communicate with them.
Did you just
I shall
confirm
think on
that
this.
this world has a multiverse?
Maybe.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Relic? Oi! Bonk him on his little face. Relic!
The sound of Relic falling over kind of wakes Thraxus up.
Dunk,
Like-
dunk,
Oh.
dunk, dunk, dunk.
The wisp reaches over with one of her claws and just sort of pokes his chest, and you see a light flare, and Relic is now better than ever.
Oh, oh, oh my god.
Overcharged.
You now have, because she has given you a pulse directly from the plane of positive energy, you now have all of your hit points plus half of your hit points as temporary hit points.
What?
Yeah, and that will last. You'll lose a temporary hit point once an hour
Dope.
until they're all gone. Well, thank you for letting me know what my dear heart was doing.
Hey, don't mention. I'm not gonna do that again, though. That was a lot.
Yeah, it seems maybe don't do that. Yeah.
There's well, maybe having maybe having that not happen here within these walls would be good.
That's a good point.
Outside, yes, that is fine. But we now know that you can remember things that are not of this world, which is very interesting. It makes sense because as a goddess, Nemesis would exist in many, many universes all at the same time.
Yeah,
But
it's so difficult to sort through any memories most of the time. I just really don't have a grasp on this yet, but hopefully I can work on something. I don't know.
Well, first, I would like you to think about the city that you were in.
Okay, and I'll do that. I'll start thinking
And
about.
as you start thinking about the Drow city, it sort of appears throughout the cavern. And Wisp just looks at it and says, "Oh yes, I know that spell. That is very interesting. You do need a lot of priestesses to maintain the spell, but if you can get rid of maybe half of them, they would not be able to maintain it. And then, voila, you would be able to take this all. That would be very fun, I think, having a little pet black dragon. Maybe I could put him down in the other end and he could take care of the little drow so they do not bother me anymore, because they are very rude sometimes."
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a vendetta against them right now, so I don't think it would take much convincing.
Yes, I think maybe with the help maybe of some of the others, we could take the whole city, I think.
The others?
But I should think on this. And with that, we shall move over to Karhani, our fabulous little fairy that is trapped within the Drow city. Yaxilirix. Tell me, Karhani, as your eyes flutter open and you see the cage that you are in, what do you do? Hey, snowflake boy.
Huh? Where the hell? What the? What? Huh? That's just like a lot of incomplete thoughts running all together. Like, what happened? Not sure how long I've been out. Not sure any of it. Just last thing I remember, I was flying down to try to run away with my friends, and then I was in a sleeping bag.
You sure were.
A literal sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you give me a perception check? Let's see what you can see around you.
Yes,
I'm curious.
I can certainly do that.
Ooh, with a 20.
Yeah.
I see, you see many things. First of all, you immediately recognize that you are in a cage, which isn't great. But as you sort of peer past that, you start seeing that there are hundreds of cages in this room. And it is full of myconids. It's full of some other drow. It's full of deep dwarves and deep gnomes. All of these people. You even see a few like races from up on the surface. You see a few genasi. You see a few humans in there, a couple halflings. Everyone seems to be sort of resigned to their fate. Like it's obvious that everyone has been here for a while. And you also see 3 different guards patrolling the room.
Do the people seem to be all knocked out, or are they
they're just
vibing?
I
guess vibing is the
they've
wrong
given
word.
up. Yeah, no. I mean they're sort of anti-vibing. Like yeah, they've all just given up.
Who's in the like the cage next to me?
Right next to you, you see a male drow.
Okay.
He looks like one of his hands has been cut off.
Oh my god. Holy shit. All right, well, hi, hello.
We shouldn't talk. They're gonna come back soon.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I shouldn't talk. Well, I don't know how not to. Hi, I'm Karhani. What the fuck is happening?
We're gonna be shipped off to the Lich Queen. And she's going to rip our soul out of our body to make a warforged and then raise the corpse as an undead so that she can get 2 warriors instead of 1 out of each prisoner. And then we're probably going to be sent to go and murder everyone on the continent.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Why? Why us?
No, because we were the people that they caught.
Let me do this. Has anyone tried to escape, or is it just y'all have given up?
He holds up the stump where his hand was, and he's like, "Yep."
Got it. I'm so sorry. But this is fucked up, and I'm gonna try. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'm a tiny being. Am I small enough to slip through the bars? Is this just an oversight?
You are not. There
Damn.
is they've got like chicken wire around the cage to keep you in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see what I got. It's my touch. I'm just seeing what I have then. Okay. So.
Yeah. As you are thinking, you watch a guard walk right past your cage, and you see that there are sort of a couple of different pathways through all of the various cages, and 3 of the guards are just patrolling throughout them.
Okay, the guards are patrolling throughout them. I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Max.
Max, I'm Karhani.
Maxil Phanix, but Max.
Do you prefer Maxil Phanix?
Max is fine.
Okay, well, Max, it's great to meet you. I'm a bitch, and that means I'm gonna do whatever I can to go down fighting. So, she's trying her very damnedest to speak quietly, but Amber, I personally cannot speak below a dull roar, so
I will accept that as the DM. Totally fine.
Oh, hey, Robin, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
I personally cannot speak below dull roar. So what I want to do is this. See, I'm thinking about casting alarm just somewhere in this like room that would draw once the guards like step over that spot, like on this path, that it would alert the guards there. But I don't want to fuck up anybody else in, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to potentially put anyone else in danger. But if it will make enough of a distraction.
Thank you, Serum, for the bits. You're fabulous. Oh, yay.
Bits.
We like bits.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay, fabulous.
And I'm gonna set it like on, I noticed the path that they're going. That's got a range of 30 feet. So of course, somewhere within 30 feet of me. And yeah, I want it. I want just the sound of like, ooh, I can choose the sound. So I wonder if I can choose the sound of like a dragon roaring whenever like one of the guards step on that.
Fabulous. Do it to it. So you cast alarm across the room. As you are casting, you notice you notice the lock on your cage. It is small. And you think you might be able to do something with it.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and so this would be sleight of hand to pick it with my thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Now,
don't
I
usually
want you
play
to tell
rogues.
me why they did not catch your thieves' tools. Where are you hiding them? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
No, they are tucked in my person. Like, I mean, they have to be well hidden so that nobody can,
Absolutely.
It would be unbecoming of somebody to like try to dig around in the chestal region on a lady, especially a lady of my stature. So yeah, that's why they couldn't find the thieves' tools.
Fabulous. So as you sort of as you pull thieves' tools out of like the underwire of your
My thieves' tools
brassiere.
are the underwire.
I love it. You pull them out and give me a sleight of hand check with advantage. Oh, damn. Yeah.
Nice.
It takes you about a second and a half to just pop the lock.
Okay, and then I have to like go through the chicken wire, but I popped the lock easy. I'm like, yeah, this is amateur hour, and then take my little I have my dagger of venom, and I just use that to like cut open the chicken wire to like get through, but like not enough that it would be like a huge obvious hole that somebody has tampered with this. Well, I mean, I guess once they come back and like the fairy's missing and the gate's open, whatever, but whatever.
Well, there are a lot of things that you could do to mitigate that, but they might not even notice.
Yeah.
So as you sneak out of your cage, Max looks at you with just the tiniest glimmer of hope in his eyes. And he says, wait, how'd you get out?
I told you, I'm a bitch, and I go down fighting.
Listen. I'm in here because I stole something from one of the matrons. If you open my lock and we can find me a weapon, I can help you.
Got you. And then I wanna sleight of hand to undo the lock here too.
All right, fabulous. Because you're at a 25, I'm just gonna let you say.
Oh, okay,
absolutely. Cool. That's just you. All the locks in this room you could unlock pretty easily. At this point, you know which kind of lock they're using, and you've mastered it, so you're good.
Okay, great. Yeah, absolutely. So she unlocks Max, and she's like, I don't usually help others like this, but these are dire circumstances, and slavery is nowhere near my list of approved things.
If you can take out one of them, I could take their weapon, and Perfect. I can help you take out the other two.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I am going, trust me, easier said than, this is my bread and butter. So, definitely go ahead and just use my little tiny self to fly over closer to one of the little guards. One of the guards.
And one little guardies. Little guardy
guys.
guys. Their names.
Little guy.
How to tell someone's gay 101. One of the
Little guy. Little guys. Hi. I would like you to make me a stealth check, please.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And if anybody in chat wants to throw down some ally points to help her out, we can absolutely. Oh, we could definitely.
Yeah, that
help.
would
Did anybody got some advantage for her?
Damn, that was with a +9. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
brutal.
good.
Oh damn! Mirror and Ankh coming in hot with the 500 bits. Fabulous.
Oh.
Thank you,
I'll
Ankh.
give you advantage
That's
on top of that.
right. And we've got 2 advantages here. Fabulous. All right. So roll me that with advantage. That's right.
Thank you, Ankh. You. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that?
Cute. Oh my
Ooh.
god. Oh
Ah.
my god.
You know-
that is. You know what? I will, because it was done with bits. I will give you one more chance. You just use Lando's advantage.
Oh,
I
my
will
God.
give you, because the bits I will give you.
I believed. in
Real
you.
advantage on that, yeah.
What?
Oh,
It's
what?
back to back. 1 to 20.
Oh my god! Okay, all right.
That's the ultimate redemption story right
there
there.
you go. Absolutely. Hey,
Like
Mirror
stormed
and
off
Ankh,
into the.
that's the power of bits.
I stormed off into the kitchen, and my husband looked at me like,
Oh my
Amazing.
god! Oh my god! I love it. That's fabulous. All right, so yes,
Thank
very
you.
much. Not
"Thank you for
only-
DM hand waving."
I got you. I got you. This. So, as you approach the back of this guard, you can see that you have just a few seconds before there is a turn in his path. Tell
Okay.
me, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a moment for a sneak attack, where I take my dagger of venom, just very similarly to the way that I killed the goat farmer in my first episode, and just, right across the neck, just
Okay.
right, simple finesse, and then the venom itself also does certain kind of damage too.
So as you do this, I'm going to need you to describe exactly how this guard falls.
Okay.
Keep in mind
For-
there are cages all around.
Yes. Well, first I'm going. Is there any particular notable features on him first?
Not really. No,
Okay.
all the guards seem pretty similar to each other. Like one's a little bit taller, one's ears are a little pointier, but it's all sort of the same. They all have like the same haircut.
Oh, okay. So nothing valuable on them. Okay, great. Just because I promised the hags something valuable, and this is just okay. So, great. So yeah, I just whisper in his ear.
You could absolutely. You haven't really dealt with drow before, so you can absolutely take the skin color.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Yeah.
take the drow skin color.
Just for everybody in chat, just FYI, she has the ability to take, at the moment of death, to take a feature and put it in a bottle and sell it in certain markets.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like literally the life drains, like the color drains from his body when I do that. So I whisper in his ear, for freedom, and then just slice. And then all the color should drain from him.
Absolutely. How does he fall down?
He falls down backwards to not land on any of the cages, just because it's like a kind of thing. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say roll me a stealth check with disadvantage to see if you can help ensure that he falls without making any sound.
Okay, well that's a 19 on the die and a 17 on the die. So
It'll
redeeming
do.
for that nat one.
So yes, you absolutely, like, you help, like, you see him almost start careening towards one of the cages, and you just sort of shove him, your tiny form, you just sort of shove him in the other direction.
Yes.
As he is falling, suddenly Max is right next to you, pilfering the body. He looks at him and he's like, what happened? Why is he so white?
Oh my god, Max, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I'm sorry. That was really rude.
That was in poor taste.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't do it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
Max.
But you watch as Max grabs several daggers from the guard.
Ooh, perfect.
And he sort of slides them into his belt loop. And you look and you see the two other guards are making a circuit around the room. You have probably about 60 seconds before they're going to come across this body on their loop.
Let's see what I have.
Let's do it. Make it happen.
Okay. I do have enlarge reduce as part of my fairy magic.
Okay.
I can just shrink it. Just shrink the fucking body. The target size is half in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by one category from medium to small. And since the weapons have been pilfered from the body, the weapons stay the right size. So, yeah,
Throw him in a bag of holding or something.
Max looks at you and he's like, let's go stick him in my cage.
Okay. Oh, great. Yeah. But I want to shrink him.
Oh, yeah, that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
So,
I'll go ahead and so I start concentrating on it so that the body just shrinks. And this is for a minute, and that will help us get enough time to put him in Max's cage.
And Max sort of grabs him, and now that it's a small creature instead of a medium creature, it's like he grabs the body and sort of starts slowly dragging it across very slowly. It takes about 3 rounds to actually do it slowly enough so that you're not alerting the other guards to what's going on. And you get it back into the cage, shut the cage. There are 2 guards left.
All right, where are they in relation to?
So you are towards the center of the room. They are on the outsides of the room, going in opposite directions, and they're going to come back up the middle together.
Okay. So they've no longer converged. They're currently diverging.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So, all right, Max. I'm going to take tall and lanky over there if you want to take short and lumpy.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I can do it. We have to do this at the same time, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, not everyone's going to be as quiet as this guy. But we're in this together for freedom.
Yeah, you can do it. We can do it. You see him sort of psych himself up. It's like, all right. I'll see you on the other side. And you watch as he sort of starts heading towards the right as you start heading towards the left. As you are sneaking, you get closer and closer to the guards. I need another stealth check from you, please.
Okay.
This time you can make it with disadvantage or with advantage because you know sort of where they're headed. Oh, okay. All right, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, well, let me see if I get a nat 20, but I'll take a 25 too.
And now you get a special challenge. You must describe to me in exquisite terms, tell me a beautiful story about the death of these two guards. If it's fabulous, they both die. If it's not, something terrible might happen.
Oh, Kyle, I know you.
I'm pouring tea, so I have tea for the story.
That's the tea, sis.
Oh God, I can't believe I heard it.
Yeah, listen, Strady. That's like, yeah, no, that did not hit my ear right. Don't try to abscond with my culture sweetness.
Whoa. Just
all
trying
right.
to be an ally here. Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Kyle, you can't just ask somebody why they're straight. Okay, sorry.
Whoa.
Was like your mom too overbearing or something? Is that why you're straight? Like.
All right, great.
Yes,
so
a fabulous story.
All right, so I would say Karhani and Max develop like a little. Karhani has druidcraft, just naturally as a fairy, and so she is. Okay, hold on. She has druidcraft as a fairy, just at will, within 30 feet. Actually, here's my question: how far apart are these two paths that they're on?
Probably about 100 feet.
Okay, just kidding. Not gonna do what I was gonna do. All right,
okay.
Love that.
All right, okay. Gonna start all right, so we're gonna erase that document.
Rewind.
We're gonna start a new Word document. Fabulous.
Just throw
now,
it in the
story
trash.
time.
All right, great. So, Karhani chose that particular guard because that is the path on which that she put the alarm. She knew the sound of the dragon roaring would be enough of an out of place, what the fuck moment that it would be cause enough chaos and discord to not only distract the guards, but really distract the guards long enough to like they wouldn't notice anything around them. They would just be looking for the source of the roar. So she knew that it would be enough to again go from behind. That's just her preferred method, to fly up from behind and go behind the neck. So she takes a minute, instructs Max to do the same. Stake out your prey. Watch for their gait. Watch how quickly or deliberately that they step on the alarm. She, before departing, she did take a moment to tell Max, like, you'll know the signal. It's unmistakable. Oh, hold on, let me use her voice. You'll know the signal. It's unmistakable. It's out of place. So the dragon roars and she goes up for the kill. Yeah, the dragon roars. She goes up for the kill, and Max obviously is an intelligent being and knows exactly what to do. Max goes directly with one of the daggers back from behind for the heart of the guard.
Nice.
with his remaining hand. Kurhani does her usual, but it's a tried and true. She knows not to fuck around with the methods. Yes, all of the cages rattle and roar, and with enough cacophony that it could be a dragon roar in and of itself. I mean, there's 798 prisoners here. You know, wondering what the fuck is happening. But I feel like the silence drops as hard as the guards do. When
As this happens, you hear some chatter from upstairs. Just, what was that? Was that that damn dragon? God, it sounded so close this time. That's crazy. There's, oof, yay. So, the guards are now dead. You see Max, look over at you, give a big thumbs up. And you see him grab a whole bunch more daggers. And he starts going around the room, whispering to the various, you can't hear what he's saying, but he's whispering to the various people, and then using his knife to jimmy the locks. He goes back to the body and finds the key, and then just starts unlocking the various cages. And with that, we are going to do two things. We are going to say it's break time, but before we go, we're going to give away a fabulous set of dice.
Yay!
We sure are.
Yes!
Yay!
Let's do it!
So, hey, Lando, can you please pull up a list of the people in our fabulous chat right now?
Yep.
And how many do we have currently?
Got 23.
Yes.
23. All right, fabulous. That is an odd number. I'm just gonna have to get a digital dice roller because I'm like, how can we split this up? And it's like, really, there's no way that's a prime number.
No, there's
24.
24. Okay, there's. All right, then with a 24, then I would like to do. Please roll me a D6. Anybody?
4.
A 4.
Oh.
So that is 2. So from 9 to 16, I now need a D8.
4.
A 4. So number 12. Who is number 12 on the list of people in the room right now? Let's see.
What was it?
Let's see who it is. Who is it?
Painfulest.
Painful.
Oh, can you please whisper at them and ask them for their Discord so that I can hook them up with some fabulous dice from Phoenix Dice? Yay! Will you throw that in the chat, please? Yay! I love it. These are great dice. So excited that we get to do a little giveaway. And now we are going to take a very quick little bio break. We will see you back here in just a few moments, where we will find out a little bit more about the dragon. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Hello again!
We're back.
Yay!
We
We are
back.
back.
We did it. We made it back. We were not murdered by drow or dragons or
That's good.
anything.
Not yet. I mean,
That would
you
be
know,
weird.
the day's still young,
There's still time.
right?
So we are back in the Crystal Cavern with our friend Wisp, the Crystal Dragon, and her many, many will-o-wisps. So tell me, what are you going to do?
The others? What do you mean by the others?
No, the others that live here in the Underdark.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't
The
talked to...
drow have been trying to conquer the Underdark for hundreds of years and have been unsuccessful because of people like, do you know the little mushroom Glapri?
Yes, we met Glarpy.
He's lovely.
He's pretty cool.
Lovely,
Glapri.
lovely person. Yes. He keeps a neutral zone over there, but if the drow could be eliminated, he might in fact be useful in that endeavor.
So I don't know how I feel about a genocide. Like, I know that societally they're terrible, but they can't all be like that, right?
No, certainly. There's always the option of destroying the statue to Loth. Loth usually doesn't like something like that. She will take revenge on them all by herself.
Isn't it the
Seems
same
like
thing?
enabling. Yeah, that's the same.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like enabling genocide rather than causing
don't
it.
they kind of like that kind of thing? Like,
Oh,
isn't that what
boy.
they're all about?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
Being
Loth
destroyed by Loth?
mean,
revels in the chaos, and so do they.
I can
they're
only
kinda into it.
imagine that they don't want to be destroyed.
But there's also the option of involving the Duruga, the deep dwarves,
I
in
haven't
this as
talked
well.
to them yet.
They have been battling the drow for as long as they can remember.
I feel like there's like a theme between like dwarves and elves and trying to kill each other.
Oh, yes. There have been many, many times that the misunderstanding between the people of the mountains and the people of the forests have erupted into violence. It's true. It is simply a different way of looking at the world.
All right. Yeah, we should definitely go talk to them. Hopefully, we can get everybody involved in this.
Oh my God, Miradon, that's fabulous. You suddenly hear Wisp start sort of like in a sing-songy way, just sort of like under her breath, just Wisp, the crystal dragon, lives by the cave, who sat amongst the will-o'-wisps, ensuring drows behave.
Oh, I can hear it.
That's delightful.
I love that. Thank you, Miradon. That's great. Yes, so I mean, says there are other drow communities. Perhaps we could just move them to, for instance, one of the other cities. Get them out of this area.
How do we do that?
Well, if
Well, we would have to eject them from their city, first of all.
Right, how do we do that?
I mean,
If
I could make all the buildings really structurally unsound.
well, yes, if this city became unlivable, then they would have to move. And I mean, if dragons are running through here, that would probably happen already.
So if we move them, what does that do for us? Like, they're just
Yeah.
over there now?
Well,
Yeah.
they wouldn't
Well,
be
yes.
attacking us
They
as
would be-
much.
They would be in a different area of the Underdark. If I had to guess, based on the historical precedents. You move the dwells, they go to a different part of the Underdark. They continue to, build caverns and try to drill towards other spaces that they can expand into. Glapri is very comfortable where he is, so he would probably not move. But Zenja would have the Druga most likely take up residence in what was the Drow City.
Yeah, but isn't displacing the Drow just a hair below genocide?
Certainly a
they're
forced march
alive.
of an entire society, yes.
I feel like
That is not
historically
great.
that is never been a good thing.
Yeah, who would do that? That just sounds awful.
I mean,
Evil.
I suppose there is one other option.
Yes.
If the entire city could be transferred directly into the demon web pits, they would be reconnected to the goddess.
It just
And
sounds
they
that just
would
sounds like genocide with
die,
extra steps.
right?
How would we do that?
No.
That's just more
No,
genocide.
if they're in the demon web pits, they are worshippers of Loth, and she needs them alive so that they can worship her, because that's what she feeds on.
Yes, but how do we transport an entire city's population to the demon web pits?
Oh, good lord, I do not know.
Also, does everyone want to be there? We're just making decisions.
I sincerely
for the entire
doubt it,
society.
but-
Yeah.
What if we just destroy the temple?
Certainly.
Yeah, just destroy the statue of Lolth, and then she can deal with her people on her own. That's already one of our.
They kind of made their
options.
bid with that.
There are no really good choices here.
So, okay, all right. Wait, hold on. Back to the original intention of this mission. We need the Blorb,
And
and
we'd
ideally
like
we'd like
to
them
save
to
the
stop.
people.
We'd like to save the people in there.
That's like an optional bonus thing if we can
Duh.
do it.
And we'd like to stop them from trading the people with the Lich Queen. So
Yes,
if I can,
What are they doing? They have people that they are selling.
yeah, to the Lich
Oh,
Queen
no.
in Nunked, yeah. So maybe I
Well-
could exercise my influence as the liaison of the Lich Queen and be like, okay, these look ready. We'll take them. We'll take what you got. And then we just walk
But
them
we
out.
never want more ever again. This is the last of it. We won't help you anymore. We cut our
Well,
ties.
I don't think that would work. I think that would create many suspicions.
At least we could save these people, and
Well, certainly, if you chose to help them escape,
Then we could always come back. I mean, it would set them
absolutely.
pretty far behind on the whole collecting people thing. Definitely.
How many people have they captured?
I think Macaulay, you
800?
said 700.
I
Oh,
don't remember what I said. But I believe you.
798 as of now.
if they have done this, then well, I appreciate your empathy, but there is no way to get what you want and do nothing at all. In this situation, you can try to ameliorate some of the evil that might be happening, but you are dealing with people that worship an evil god and do evil things. They will continue to do this regardless. And I understand that you do not want to stain your soul, and I think that is admirable.
I don't care about my soul. I don't want to kill innocent people.
Well, yes. I think the only way to accomplish that is to transport the city. The Lord will protect those who are true worshippers of her.
And there are people who aren't.
They will be sacrificed on the altar anyway, as soon as they are found out by the Drow.
You understand how I'm not comfortable making these decisions for an entire city of, what, 10,000 people?
100,000.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
guys get this, right? Like, I don't.
No, I get it. They're my people, and I have a hard time even. I mean, they're awful. I mean, like top tier awful, but no one deserves genocide.
No.
I mean,
I'm not
if
interested
anyone
in...
does, they're the closest, but they still don't deserve
Right.
it. It's like right on the margin.
People who do genocide.
If we transport them, really the only ones will be directly like involved in killing are
the
the
people
ones
that
that
aren't as
are
bad.
good. Yes.
Well, certainly. I mean, you could choose to, if it's even possible to transport the city, maybe you could send them someplace like Elysium, or you maybe to the seven mounting heavens of Celestia, something like that, where they would be immediately mollified. They would be subdued by powerful angels.
I actually,
But
isn't
the
a bad
angels
idea.
would not kill them. But who knows what effect that would have on the balance of good and evil in the multiverse.
I don't even know how we would transfer a city.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
forget that we even thought about committing genocide and just go back to rescue some people and get the blob. Sound good to everyone?
Yeah,
We're
sounds good to me.
We're just not gonna fuck with the rest of the bullshit. Absolutely
I
not.
honestly don't think we should have left Karhani.
Yeah, feel bad about that.
yeah. I mean, we didn't have much of a choice, but we still had a choice.
Yeah, she was not gonna wake up. She was just
Yeah,
out.
she was just.
She was out.
Yeah,
It
that
didn't
was a
matter how
terrible
many times
time.
we said her name or like
Right.
gently
No.
shook her, she wouldn't have
She
woken up.
just wasn't there. It's like she wasn't even there at all.
Yeah.
No, she just
God.
like gone.
And as you are discussing Karhani, her ears start burning, and we find ourselves amidst the 800 captured people. Karhani, tell me what's going on over there now.
So Max has been opening a lot of the cages, right?
Mhm.
Are there any other guards that will be cycling through? Or
You don't know.
great.
You just don't know. You
I
don't. You
love
have
not
no way
knowing
to know
things.
that. Yeah.
Best.
Well, I guess I wouldn't know because I've been knocked out. But
Yeah.
Well, I guess now I don't have to worry about sound, so I just yell at the top of my lungs, Max!
As you do that, I'm all right. I'm gonna give you a chance to give me an intelligence roll. Yeah. So yeah, you just do it. As you scream Max's name, you see Max's head pop up from across the room. You also hear two voices from the guard room, which is only about it's probably like 60 or 70 feet away up the stairs. You hear two people say, yes.
Fuck.
You are now going to have probably about 10 rounds before there are guards coming to investigate.
Shit. Yeah, I hear that and I'm like,
You remember that when the dragon roared, a bunch of you heard people. It was close enough that you heard people talking about it, like in the guard room.
okay. Great. Yeah, so she's like, shit, okay. I just flit over to Max. Just zoom over to Max, fly. And I'm like, okay. Fuck. I accidentally alerted the guards. My bad.
So that's yeah.
There's two
Yeah.
more. There's two more. We
Well,
should
there's
just kill
two more
them.
named Max.
Oh, two more.
You don't
named
know
Max? Fuck.
how many are coming.
That's a. Wow, I'm surprised at how common of a name that is. Okay.
You think back in sort of your Rolodex of all the drow that you've met so far in this city, and like all of them have X's in their names. So there's just it's a very Maxa something, or Xana something. You know, it's very common in this generation.
Love it. That name is a tragedy. Okay, so what we need to do is get just as many fucking people out as we can. So, I've maxed out those ratios.
Oh,
Absolutely, yeah. So some things are probably going to happen soon. So hey, chat people, if you want to help out, now would be the time to start building up some +2s, to start giving some advantages. This is things might get a little crazy.
I done goofed. Okay. Well, also, I'm sure the sound of the dragon also was a. Yeah.
A contributor.
All right, so we've got probably a minute or two to get as many people out as we can. Just go. And I because listen, I'm sure there are some spellcasters. I'm sure there are some people that also have things hidden in their underwire. You know, I'm not the only one that, you know. So yeah, so I start taking my thieves' tools and start like opening locks, just like boop, 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 boop,
All right.
around, just so that we can have numbers.
You can manage to get about, in 10 rounds between the two of you, you could probably get about, because he has the key, he's doing it much faster than you are. So you could probably manage, you can do about one a round. You could probably manage to get a total of about 40 people out.
Great.
Solid.
Love it. All right.
How many people were already out?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not many.
Oh.
So we probably
It'd
have
only-
about like 50.
Yeah, so probably right around that, I would say.
Okay, great. All right. Hi, I'm Karhani. Yeah, I like fly above and, you know, just to get everyone's attention. Hi, I'm Karhani. Fucking fight. We need to just fucking fight. There's gonna be some guards coming, and we just need to kill them. And I'm.
A couple of them, like, where are they coming from?
I point to the guard room. There, that place right there.
And you see, as you point over to the guard room, you see the stairs up. You also see stairs down.
Stairs up. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, stairs going up into the guard room, and then there's stairs going down. You don't know where they go.
Okay. Well, that's the guard room up there, from what I understand. But also, there's stairs going down. I don't know what that is. I only just woke up, but it's fine. So I refuse to go down without a fight, and I'm sure you've already seen us take down 3 of those guards. They're nasty. So we need to, I'm sure with sheer numbers, we can get as many folks out as possible. I am going to, who here is adept with thieves' tools?
You see a couple of hands go up.
Great. Do you have thieves' tools on you?
The hands
No.
all go down.
No.
I give them
you
mine.
see Max. All right. So yours are incredibly small. They just literally, like, they would have to be like this to do anything with them. But Max starts passing out daggers that he's grabbed from the guards.
Great. You all unlock. Just unlock as many cages as you can. The rest of us, we're going to be fighting. We need, so crew A, unlock as many cages as you can, get them equipped with whatever that they need that you can find. Actually, can I perceive to see if there's like a stash of weapons around or like a stash of...
Oh, thank you, Sly Sparrow. We've got a +2 now to one of your rolls. Sorry, what were we looking for?
A cache of weapons.
No, there's nothing like that here. There's just whatever the guards dropped.
Okay, all right. No worries. Yeah, so I think that's a pretty decent strategy under dire circumstances. Is
fabulous.
Tell
So
the people
everybody
who are adept with thieves' tools to just start unlocking, and the people who can't unlock just fucking punch and do whatever you need.
All right, fabulous. There's you see Max is whispering to people again, and you watch as several of them just sort of like sink down and wait behind this row of cages. And you start hearing the clomp of boots and the guards saying, "Hey, what's going on down here? What's hey, hello? What's happening?" You see the first guards appear. And they look through the room.
Oh.
And they don't see any of the guards, and they're like, "What the hell? Where are you?"
I am ducked down low because I want to see if I can throw my voice.
Okay, fabulous.
And I want to see if I can throw my voice to sound like it's coming from the below.
This is going to be a...
yeah.
Do you have a spell for this?
Like thaumaturgy might work. Okay, what's up?
I was gonna see if Druidcraft I can make sounds, but
you can only make natural sounds with Druidcraft. You wouldn't be able to make voices. If you would like, you may try.
I was gonna say the fairy feature finder. Use one of the features that I've stolen, maybe a gruff voice, like a gruff commanding voice. There's been a breakout. There's been a breakout down here.
Who have you stolen this voice from?
The goat farmer.
So the goat guy that you killed, the goat, he's not actually a goat farmer. He ran a little stand where they made fabulous goat to sell.
Now we don't
He's from Gehenna.
My bad.
Yes. There's
I misunderstood the assignment.
All right. You have a 1940s gangster voice in a vial.
Oh God, 1940. Yeah, see, there's been a breakout down here.
What I'm gonna need you to actually, if you want to do this, you're gonna have to throw the bottle so that it breaks over in the other stairwell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just need it.
So I'm gonna, you may make me a little like stealth check to see like if you can find a way to sort of chuck it across the room without the guards seeing it.
14?
Yeah. So.
Oh wait, I have a +2, so 16.
Oh, with a 16, yeah. The DC was 15, so yes, absolutely.
Nice.
There is so you just like sort of like chuck it just over the top of the things, and it's glass, so it doesn't really look like much. So they sort of miss it, and it shatters. They hear this sort of shattering over by the door, and Suddenly the guards hear, listen, mister, you better have some goat over here. Get your goat right over here. That's what you want. You want the good goat, not the bad goat. No, that bastard Jeff, he gives you the bad goat. But I give you the good goat right over here, you see? And the guards are very confused.
No, that's hilarious.
Are very
Very
confused
good,
about
Amber.
what is going on. And with that, we will go back over to the Cavern of the Crystal Dragon as they are debating what to do in order to accomplish their mission.
All right. I don't know. The choices that I'm between right now are going over there, just killing the priestesses that are in control of the blorb and taking it, or going and talking to the Druger and getting them on our side.
Here's what I plan to do.
Why not both?
We can't do
Here's-
them both at the same time, can we?
Here's the thing that I think we should do. If we can't get the orb, that's fine with me, because I care more about not doing a genocide than I do about getting the blob.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We can get the blob, maybe with this nice dragon's help. We can try and get people out. Maybe Kahani's done some sort of jailbreak, and that's helpful. She seems very capable. We can just scoot boot and leave. I don't think there's anything we're equipped to do here. If we can get the blow up, great. If we can't, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not gonna do anything close
Sure.
to resembling genocide on these people, so I'm just gonna beat feet if that
All right.
starts to happen.
Relic, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly want to kill all of these people either. We came here for the blorb, so let's go get the blorb. I mean,
Fair people to blob, but I'm with you on the main mission was blob.
right. If we can get it, then you know what, McCall, I'm with you. Okay, let's see if we can work with your plan.
Yeah, I'm probably not as opposed to genocide as much as everybody else, but I get it. I think if we destroy the statue and we kill the priestesses and grab the lore, I think that's perfectly acceptable.
I
think maybe not destroy the statue. Maybe we don't do that.
If we just leave them, then they're going to keep gathering sacrifices, though, and I don't want them to do that either, McCall.
Can we cut them off somehow?
I don't
What
know
we need to do
how
is we need to
that.
kill Lolth, but that's not really an option.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's on my radar.
There's so you may give me a history check with advantage.
All of us
Yes.
Yay.
already get advantage.
It's 12.
22.
All right. Relic
22.
and McCall. As you were touring the city, you started sort of checking out the layout of the caves. And it looks like for this particular Drow city, from what you can see, the only exits there was one that seems to go deeper into the deep Underdark, and then there was the one that leads towards the Mushroom City and the surface. And if both of those areas were to be completely caved in, that would cut off the Drow city, at least for a while.
Yeah, that sounds like an excellent plan. Wisp,
Yes.
how would you feel about helping us cave in some paths to the Drow City?
I suppose that could be done. You would have to keep. It would take me some time to create this ability, but I think I could do it. I could do this. Says you would have to make sure that I am not interrupted by Blau or dragons or anything like that.
Sure.
That might give us enough time to get as many people as we can out.
Yeah, and then we can
Maybe get
just
the blorb.
we can stay on the other sides of it because Draxus can just teleport us out.
Yeah, Daraxis. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
We can stay on the Drow side and
There's still
usher
the
people
problem
out.
of if we're in the temple, or we're like, there's still a magic effect that's going to hinder us.
Yeah.
The issue is that by the time they muster their forces, which would be too great even for me, I would only have time to collapse one of the ways out of the city. You would have to find a way to do the other side as well.
I mean, if Glapry seemed like he could be convinced to,
Shut them down.
to not let the Drow back into his market.
I think he's already got pretty decent control of the tunnel to his market as well.
Yeah, he can just kind of teleport people where they are, or like spore them with magic mushrooms.
I wasn't gonna say this before, but like that guy is pretty scary, right? Like,
oh my god, he's so chill, but he's so scary. Yeah, very cool.
I want him to stay on our good side. But yeah, like totally. We'll ask him.
Is that where you would like to go?
Yes.
Yes. We'll
All
go
right.
back.
Let's do it.
Go talk to some Glarpy.
Fabulous. So, you head back down. Are you going to... It's going to take you some time to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Which way are you going to go?
Oh boy. The fast way.
Yeah.
So you're going to go back through Delver Stream
Yeah.
and use the portal.
Yeah, if that's
Yeah.
faster. I think it's faster.
All right,
Sounds like
that's
the fast
still
way.
going to take you about like 6 hours.
Okay. Sorry, Amber.
Doesn't look like we're hooking up.
That's
Already
fine.
together.
Since you don't really know how much time is passing, you head back over. Are you going to go and check what time of day it is outside the mine, or are you just going to go straight to the
We're
teleport?
just.
No.
It's just a
I
teleport.
mean, come on.
You can also be like, hey, Corton, this is a lot harder than you said. So if we don't come back with the orb, that's just how it
Yeah,
is.
we weren't properly equipped, and
what
you
the
should have known that. So this
There
is
are
really
dragons
your
now?
fault?
Dragons. Like actual dragons, not just a blorb.
So, if you're not going to head out of the mine at all, you do not actually run into run into Corton.
We'll leave him
It's
a
probably
strongly
better.
worded letter.
Yeah.
That's right. Gonna go full Karen on him when you get back.
To whom it may concern.
Okay.
There is you guys head back to the market. You see the giant mushroom, the beautiful, beautiful mushroom, and Glapry just there, talking to various people, wandering about, helping many. He sees you and he just says, "Oh, welcome back. How are you today?"
Glapry, my old friend.
Well,
Doing good.
Glapry, we're in a bit of a pickle. We're just
I
wondering.
do like pickles. Pickles are nice.
Yeah.
No, I've
Yeah.
never had one.
No, for sure. Yeah. Cool. We have a bit of a favor to ask you, but I think it's going to be in both of our interests. You know how the folks that come from the Drow City tend to be like, well, they
Well,
were
let's-
super violent last time,
Let's not
and they
put
tried
it
to
bluntly.
kill us.
Yes,
They're
They're
assholes.
They
capturing
did.
people. For
They did. I
Yeah.
sent a message back with some of the other merchants
Yes.
that they will have to make recompense to the market in order to continue trading here.
Great. To that end, we are wondering if you would, they're capturing people and enslaving them to give to the Lich Queen back in the surface, so that she can
Oh,
rip their
dear.
souls out and make soldiers.
All kinds of people. We saw.
As you say all of this, you see, like the markings all over Glaffrey's skin just start glowing, and
Yeah.
you can see that he is angry.
Yeah. So we're wondering if you would be interested in like cutting off the path from here to the city.
If we could save the people,
Yes, we are working on that.
Yep.
We have a plan to get them out while a dragon caves in the other entrance to the city.
there
Surface world.
there is a way
Mm-hmm.
to get them to here.
The people.
There's a
Underneath the Temple of Law, in the center of the city, there is a small passage that leads to an underground river. And he walks you over to one of the giant windows in the huge mushroom that you are standing inside. And he points. He says, "It is that river.
oh,
If we're gonna do
Great.
this, we have to do
We-
this now.
We have set up several barricades so that the Drow cannot come without our knowledge, but they can be opened as necessary
Yeah, that's
to
help
actually
the
brilliant.
people."
yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
As
Yes.
long as everyone can swim.
Well, it is better than death at the hands of a Lich Queen.
I suppose
That's
I just
true.
prefer nobody die.
That would be best.
We
And he looks at you and he's just like, "What if any of them do happen to pass? Please bring their bodies here."
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, they'll be
yes.
floating down the river. Yeah, they'll come here one way or the other.
And he looks at you and he's, "How many people has she taken?"
800.
800?
Oh. Well, just a moment. I assume that some will be going back to their families, but for those who are not. And you watch as he starts glowing very brightly, and you watch as mushrooms the size of houses just start growing up out of the ground over by the river. And you see little like windows and things inside them. Looks at you and he just says, "At least they will have a place to stay for now.
Thank you.
I should do something interesting to the Drow."
Okay.
And he says, I shall go now. Pardon me."
Okay.
Thank you.
And you watch as he touches a wall of the mushroom, and he just sort of seems to fade into it, and he disappears.
Okay.
All right.
So he's gonna do something fucked.
my God.
Great.
I thought you didn't want to kill everybody. Like that guy is totally going to kill them all. Oh my God.
Hope
What have we
not.
done?
If he does, I'll be very cross.
I mean, I don't think he will. I mean,
He seems
That
like he
guy's
won't.
scary.
He might,
Really?
but he probably won't. It's like 70-30.
He's like way older than Corton.
Maybe, no, maybe.
But
And
like,
with that, we shall transfer back over to the holding cells. The guards have suddenly appeared, confused by a strange voice coming from the stairwell that goes down in the temple. Tell me, Karhani, what's happening now?
Hopefully the guards are going downstairs and we can all get the fuck out of Dodge.
You see about 10 guards. 3 of them stay in the stairwell going up. 3 of them head to the stairwell going down. And 3 and 4 of them are now starting to move through the cages.
let's go.
What are you
Karhani
gonna
got
do?
haste.
Ooh, Karhani, you get a haste. Yay!
Excellent. Okay. All right. Thank you, Snowflake. Snowflake
Boy.
DK.
Snowflake.
Hi. I'm fluent in English, supposedly. Okay, great.
Right.
So
Snowflake Boy is actually going to be joining us in January for Hunter's Harvest.
Oh,
Yay!
solid.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
all right. Great.
I
So
haven't told
think-
him yet, though. Keep it a secret.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want him to
Don't
be
tell him.
surprised.
no.
I will not tell him at all, and I hope
Yes.
he is given a great surprise. All right, great. So I think what we're gonna do here is I like this idea in the chat to run away. So we're just going to. I'm gonna round up the troops and tell. Okay, round up the troops.
And
You ever just like get the blue screen of death in your
Yep.
brain? Yeah, that's exactly
Yep.
All the time.
Aw.
All the time.
Aw.
Is there like a secret? Yeah, is there like a secret exit? I think I'm gonna use my haste to like be looking for like a safe way out away from the guards and start leading folks that way.
So right now, both of the exits are covered, and there are 4 guards in the room that are now starting to search each row of cages to see what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna tell people to stay low and start heading towards the exit that they feel is the most safe. Oh, and to listen out for the steps of the guards. I'm going to see if I can. Are any of them within?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, great.
And it will be with advantage because you are. Oh God, sorry. Anybody want to help her out?
Oh no, you
got a
said
plus
with
2.
advantage. Oh, a 14.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a plus 2.
Yeah,
But you already
plus
used
2.
that one.
Oh,
The one
She
that,
used it last time. Yeah, the sliced sparrow gave her. Yeah,
Yeah.
she used it last time. Sorry. Anybody in chat want to help her out?
clap
We
if
need
you
you,
want me
chat.
to live.
Right,
We need you.
If you want the fairy to live.
That's
Come on.
right. No, if they want the fairy to win, then that's me. So, so Snowflake. Ooh, he just gave you advantage. You may try one more time, my dear.
Great, thank you, Snowflake.
With a 16, you can barely hear. At the edge of your hearing is the sound of running water.
Okay.
You can tell that it's coming from the stairwell that goes down.
The sound of running water. Okay, so there's a river, supposedly. All right. So,
Guess what that lack?
but that's where the goat guy voice is.
Yeah.
And folks going
So,
down.
so you've got, so the way this is set up, you have this big room that has all the cages in it, right? There are
Yes.
2 exits on the same wall. 1 stairs going up, 1 stairs going down. There are 3 guards on each set of stairs. and there are 4 guards starting to patrol through the area. You have maybe a round to 2 rounds before they discover the first body because you did not hide it.
Yeah, we did. We put it in the cage.
That's one, but there are 2 other bodies that you did not
Oh,
hide.
yeah.
By the way, did you take a feature from the second one?
I took how tall he is, like wispy tall.
What did you replace it with? Oh no, it's a moment of death. You can just take that.
Yeah.
So he is when they find the body's going to look smaller. It's going to look like his armor is ill-fitting because you stole about 3 inches of his height.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you can get that to Duraxis because he lost 3 inches of his height last week.
Well, where did I steal 3 inches from? His height or?
Ooh.
His
hey.
width.
His width.
He's very, very skinny now.
Okay, great. No. So yeah, I'm gonna tell folks to stay low and kind of maybe take the long way to the river.
And you hear, "Oh my God, the guard's dead!" And you see everybody sort of go into high alert.
All right, great. Can I fuck it?
Can you fuck it?
you?
I don't know.
No, I'm gonna ask. Are they're within 320 feet?
Yeah, the room's only about 100 feet wide.
Great. So, sneak attack, short bow at the one that discovered the body.
Okay, all right. What I'm going to need now is initiative from Karhani. So, all right, and you can just give me,
You know what? Roll it with advantage.
ooh, with advantage.
Thank you. Well,
Oh,
8
no.
or 5.
Well, I tried.
All right.
You did try.
Well, we set this up.
Wait,
If anybody wants to throw, bits or anything like that to help out in this fight, she is
Why did
facing
you-
10 guards.
Why is Galaxia here?
Yeah. I was
Why don't
like-
you shut your whore mouth? And
Oh God.
Listen, I'm smart, but I'm not wise.
1d10.
Guess who has a +0 to wisdom? It's
Nice,
me.
nice. And what was
Classic.
your initiative, dear?
An 8.
Set an 8. Fabulous. All right, and we are gonna do Karhani. You have got an initiative of 8. Fabulous. Now there is. You are going to have control of the prisoners, but they are going to act last.
Okay. Great.
It is Karhani. It is your turn.
Okay. Did my sneak attack hit? Or do you want
Roll
me to
roll me an attack, please.
roll? Okay.
All right, let's see. We are
Hold
now into the battle. A 13 does not hit. But roll me a D.
Is it an advantage?
Roll me a
because
D20.
He can't see her.
Oh, she is sneak attacking. So yes, it does come with advantage. Thank you very much for
Nice.
that.
Oh, and she has haste. Oh,
And
that
you have
doesn't matter
haste,
for
so
that.
you can
Oh,
you can in fact do. Oh, damn. Yeah, I am sorry, honey. You missed. But roll me a D20, please.
Okay. $11.
11. Sadly, it does not hit anyone at all. All right.
We love
Next,
that.
you hear one of the guards go screaming up the stairs for help. The
What?
others begin to look through the room. This round, they still don't know, because you did not hit anyone, they don't know where anyone is. But they are starting to move into the room. What are you going to have the prisoners do this round?
I'm gonna have the 10 or so that can unlock keep unlocking so that we can continue having numbers. I'm going to have. Is there anybody
Tell me,
that?
so I want you to tell me, first off, how many of these are drow?
I would say the majority of them are drow.
Okay, let's call it 80%. All right, so of the rest, you have any race from the surface, Myconids, Druger. How many are of each?
Okay, so 8 of them are drow.
80% of them. Yeah.
Yeah, 80% of them are drow. There are 5% humans.
Okay. They've been raiding. They've been all right. That's a bit of lore. The drow have been raiding human settlements. All right.
10% myconids.
Okay.
And fuck it. 5% tiefling.
Oh, so here's the thing. If they are tiefling, because on this world, because it was cut off from the plains for so long, there are almost no tieflings on this planet.
Oh, then never mind.
But it could be that they have been raiding either other worlds or other planes for tieflings. Is that the case, or are there no tieflings? This is up to you.
I would say, well, if they've been raiding for humans, then probably they're raiding for tieflings because they're looking.
Well, no, there's no tieflings on the surface.
Oh,
just on the planet there aren't, because in order to make a tiefling, there has to be demonic blood or devil blood or some sort of thing.
That's right.
In their history, and it's been 1,000 years since any extraplanar creatures come.
Sorry, it's been like 3 weeks since you gave me the rundown of the lore. And I had to learn a whole new job on top of that. So, okay, great. So, then fuck it. Let's go for just like 5% elves.
All right, fabulous.
Yeah,
so
5% elves.
I now know where they have been. There is an area between Delver's Dream and Splinter's Point. There is a cave, and that is where they have been raiding. So I will add that to the map.
Okay.
Now, because there are many Myconids trapped in this area, you hear the drow are just waiting to attack, right?
Yeah.
The humans are terrified. They don't know what to do. The elves are terrified. They don't know what to do. But the Myconids, you suddenly hear this very sort of soft, gentle music. Just start happening throughout this area. I would like you to roll me a d10. Let's see what happens here. Let's just see.
2.
2 of the guards who are closest to some of the Myconid cages suddenly fall asleep.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Get fucked. Okay, great.
So now You hear many steps running towards this area. Karhani, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Okay, great. Yeah, that's right. None of my... Oh, you know what? Can my marvelous pigments can make weapons, right?
They can.
Can they make the effective spells?
They cannot. That is something they
Okay.
cannot do.
Damn, because I was gonna be like, can I like make a magic missile with marvelous pigments?
No, it very specifically says in the description that it cannot.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. So then let's do this. Let me think on that a little bit. I'll just do my short bow again at one of the guards that's kind of like coming down the stairs.
Okay, that's guarding the stairs going up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have 3 guards there. You've got 3 guards on the other stairwell, and you've now got only 2 guards that are actually coming in. But everyone's starting to get a little more aggressive. So
Okay,
please roll
actually,
me.
I'll
Yes.
get one of the ones that's going around. Sorry. All right, cool. So
Okay, roll me with advantage, please.
But you also had a second attack.
Ooh.
Haste. Remind me.
oh.
If she hit with that attack, she would not have been able to do what she did last round. So we are going to move past
Sure.
that.
I was more saying
So
that.
you may,
for this
if you are
round.
going to do another attack, you may. Are you going to do 2 attacks? Or are you going to use another action for your haste action?
I'm going. So hold on. First, I did hit with a 22.
You did. What I'm wondering is because the way we do it here is that if you're going to do all attacks, I need all of them rolled at the beginning of your turn.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna attack, and then yeah, fuck it, because I gave the because I gave the order for other people to be so that I can focus on attacking. So yeah, I'm just gonna attack again.
Fabulous. Give it to me with advantage. And don't forget, you can just hit the shift key, and that will roll it for you with advantage automatically.
Did not know that. Good to know.
Yeah, super fun. So you have hit twice. Please roll me damage, and one of them with sneak attack damage.
Okay, so this first one I'm just gonna put with sneak attack. So we're gonna do the piercing plus the 4d6.
All right,
Oh.
so that is 20 total damage. Fabulous.
And then
And your second. And 9 more damage. So 29 damage. Tell me, where were you aiming?
the eye specifically.
Nice.
You land 2 arrows directly through their eye, 2 little arrows directly in their eye. And you watch as this one falls as well. The final guard that is walking through the room looks around and is just like, what is happening? You see
In that
at the
voice.
top. Yeah. You see at the top of the stairs a drow priestess appear. She says, "Stop your sniffling, stupid males. What is going on down here?" And she enters the room. The guards look around and they say, "We don't know, mistress. We don't know what's going on." But the ones on the stairs now start moving out into the room as well. You have 4 guards moving into the room. You have 3 guards still by the stairs going down. What do the prisoners do? At this point, there are probably about 100 prisoners. You will not be able to release any more without alerting the guards to the presence of all of these people who are now out of their cages.
Okay, bet. That's actually a pretty good, that's pretty good. Those are pretty good numbers. So are there any that can also maybe cast sleep on the guards?
Roll me a D100. The chances of a mage being in this area, because drow are very pragmatic. So they will utilize, if somebody has use to them, they won't just throw them away. So the chances that there's someone as useful as a mage being down here are slim. I will give you a 5% chance. If you roll between a 1 and a 5, there is a single mage within this group. So give me that sweet percentile roll.
Nope.
Nope.
I rolled
nope.
a 69. I rolled a 69.
Nice.
Because you rolled a 69, you see the priestess grab one of the guards, kiss him roughly on the mouth, and say, "You will meet me in my chambers later."
Ugh, no.
That's
There's now.
Yeah.
Whatever you're into, okay?
All right, what are all of the, so you have all of these prisoners. You have, you may roll me another, this time, how many are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 7, there are 8. So you may roll me a D8.
Oh, baby. 8.
Let's see what you get.
6.
Oh,
6.
Nice.
The song of the Myconids grows louder. There is now, many of the guards fall completely asleep. There is now only the one guard that just got grabbed by the priestess, and the priestess left, awake right now. Tell me, what are the prisoners going to do?
I'm going to, again, all crouching down low, taking the long way around, have them start heading towards like the river to the Drow City.
Okay, so you're making your way to make an escape. All right,
Making
fantastic.
our way downtown.
You
Swimming
hear a
fast,
booming
faces past,
voice.
we're homebound.
That's right. You hear it's going to take several rounds as you're sneaking to get over to that area. Right now you have 100 people. Are they going to try to continue to get other people out?
If they can.
You will not be able to keep yourselves secret if they do. And they will not be able to start moving towards the exit.
Okay, well then. I think it sounds like this is the biggest like break that they've had, period. So I wonder if this is like enough critical mass. I mean, that's 1/8 of the prisoners. This has got to be like enough critical mass for the rest of the prisoners to be like, okay, all right, they're getting help, they're doing something. So like a wink and a nudge and a, you know, there, yeah, maybe it's enough to inspire some hope in the people remaining in the cages for them to not, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
they're gonna head to the exit?
Yeah.
All right. They start heading over towards the exit. As they do, you hear a voice. You know this voice. It is a voice of the High Priestess herself, Calaxia.
Hey, Kyle, also, I'm just going to, just responding off of chat.
Yeah.
Chat is uncomfortable with what, I mean, and understandably so, uncomfortable with what Calaxia did to the guard. So
that wasn't Calaxia, but fine, we will just erase that. That never happened. There we go.
Yeah.
She smacks the guard and says, "Do your damn job."
Okay, great. I just noticed what chat said, and thinking about it, I agree. So, yeah, I just want to bring that up.
Fabulous. Yes, apologies, chat, if you were made uncomfortable. And it is gone. So.
Yes. So, yeah, so Karhani's just like, I honestly, even just getting smacked in the face, still not okay. So, yeah, she's going to levy another arrow at. You know what? She's going to take the head of one of the arrows and take her dagger of venom and lace it with some of the venom from
Nice.
and then levy it at the drow priestess.
All right, the Drow Priestess still doesn't really know what's going on. She's very confused as her guards all seem to just be falling down for no apparent reason. Give me an attack with advantage, please.
Yes, of course.
All right, with a 24, you do hit. Tell me, what happens to this priestess as the poison enters her veins?
I mean, obviously, immediately, she just feels like this is retribution for what she just did to the guard. And then it's like ice, the feeling of ice filling her veins and making her like tense up and kind of that thing. Just kind of that level of poison to like freeze her in place as the poison courses through her veins.
She looks over at you, suddenly seeing, she's like, I see you, little fairy. I see you, come here. And she tries to take a step forward and discovers that there is a knife in her neck. The guard has gotten sick of the abuse.
Oh.
Tiny
Hell
little
yeah.
fairy middle finger comes out.
Let's just start a revolution.
Right.
Numbers.
So you are going to have a total of 3 more rounds. The guard looks at you and he's confused. This is an incredibly difficult situation for him, but he looks at everyone in the cages and just runs up the stairs. You can hear him say, Madam Calaxia, everything is under control. I am sure that we need not bother you anymore. And you realize that he has given you a couple extra rounds. If every single person in there starts trying to get everyone out of the cages, within the next 5 rounds, you will be able to actually get all of them open.
Good. All right. Yeah, well then, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get as many people out as possible.
Fabulous. And just to address the things going in chat, I'm very sorry, chat. There are times when I am on the Roll20 or on some other tab, so I'm not immediately aware of what's happening in chat. So thank you, Amber, for letting me know what was going on. So yes, as you start opening up all the cages, the sounds get louder and louder and louder as more and more people are becoming free. Madam Calaxia starts hearing this. You hear a fight breaking out upstairs between her and the guard. She's like, why have you lied to me? What do you think you are doing? Everyone is out of their cages right now. You're going to have 2 rounds. Not everyone can fit immediately down the stairwell, but they can start. Max is standing by your side. What do you guys want to do?
I turn to Max. And I say, you want to get some... Fuck, I was going to say it really... I turn to Max and I say, you ready to go Oh my god.
You got this.
You can do it. I have faith in you. Do you need tea?
I'm
Got
not
it.
Is
used to
that what you
playing
need? Do you need some tea?
badasses. I'm used to playing cupcakes. Okay.
This is a badass cupcake, okay?
Right?
Yeah.
You can be both.
Yeah.
You ready to go take this motherfucker down?
He looks at you and he's like, yeah, it's time. And
Let's
you
go.
see him running up towards the priestess that is now on the ground. He grabs what looks like a wand out of her hand and runs back. Okay. All right. Where do we want to go? He looks over and he sees a stack of cages that were stacked on top of each other, and you see him heading over there and ducking down behind them.
I follow. She's gonna be coming down here in just a couple moments. You and I need to be ready to levy whatever hell that we have within us against her.
Yes. All right. We can do this. We can do it.
We're gonna
Okay.
checkmate this queen.
Ooh. That gives me an idea. Stay here. And you watch him head over to another section that is closer to the escaping slaves. About half of the slaves have gotten down. So about 400.
Great.
Each round, another 100 of them are going to be able to get down. So you just have to hold her off for 5 rounds. But as you wait, you see the ruler of this city, Matron Calaxia, step down into the area. She sees the escaping slaves. You see her throw her head back and laugh. There is nowhere for you to go, my little ones. You have one surprise round. What are you going to do?
One surprise round. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing. Quickly lace an arrow with the poison from the dagger of venom. And then aim straight, but I want to like move closer to her so that I can catch her last words when they happen.
All right, so you're heading you're heading towards Matron Calaxia.
Yes.
Get that witch.
All right, what are you gonna do?
I want to get her. I want to shoot an arrow through her heart from behind with the poison dipped arrow.
You will not be able to get behind her as she is in the doorway going up to the stairs.
Got it.
So she would see you coming.
Okay, great. Well then, yeah, no worries. Then I will definitely just get into a position to see her from front so that I can get kind of heart area. And
Fabulous.
then, pew, just levy that fucking arrow through her chest with the dagger of...
So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say
Oop.
is you still have haste. Oh, you just critted.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you don't get to kill this Wonder Axis.
Honestly, I don't even care.
You
I mean,
first
their Axis cares, but I don't.
give me damage with sneak attack, and then we're gonna double it. First of all, oh my gosh! Hi, Aratanasi!
Aratanasi!
Oh,
I
poor
crit
Mike.
sneak attack.
I might get to play with Aratanasi in real life in January. I'm
You
so
crit sneak
excited.
attacked. Holy shit.
Oh, and we have an
Oh.
environmental effect.
Already.
Aratanasi.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. You, Aratanasi, you may choose from necromancy, transmutation, or enchantment. Which one would you like? Let's see. Enchantment. Let me paint you a picture. The queen, the matron, the high priestess of Lolth stands in the gateway leading up the stairs. She turns, looking towards all of the escaping prisoners. She laughs. You see her reach down for a whip that seems impossibly long. You can feel the incredible power emanating from it. As she turns, Karhani sees a chink in her armor, right where her shoulder leads into her armpit. One single vulnerability. Karhani fires. The arrow slams through her ribs and into one of her lungs. You see her cough a tiny bit of blood. She turns to you, Karhani, begins to mutter an incantation. As she does, you see the healing energy working on her. And in that moment, the environmental effect takes hold. The wand that Max picked up casts Dominate Monster.
Because she's a
On
monster.
the weakened and distracted Calaxia.
She's a person, but okay.
No, she's a monster.
She's a monster.
She's a person.
She is a person, but Monster will actually work on person as well. It works on, they do escalating. So Monster works on everything. Person works on people, but not monsters.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's, so he casts Dominate Monster. And in the middle of her spell, she finishes healing herself. She turns to Max. Tell me, Karhani, what does Max tell her to do? Yes. Yes.
Max tells her. Max tells her to. Oh my god. Can you tell with Dominate Monster them to kill themselves?
No, you cannot.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You also cannot tell them to do something they know is going to harm them.
Okay, great.
Bring the blower.
Oh.
Or let all of you go.
I am going
Yeah.
to. Okay, hold on. I am absolutely going.
You did this, dude.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely
Yeah. Actually,
I'm going to Karhani, give me an insight check with
Yeah, 'cause
advantage.
I don't think Karhani would know that she's attuned to the blorb. She wouldn't know because she's been out.
Mm.
Yeah, but you may give me an insight check.
Oh, it's a
there you
crit.
go. Another crit.
How am
Karhani,
I critting? I
Yeah.
promise.
From you hear something new from the Myconids. You hear a gentle voice saying, "It would seem that perhaps you should take that amulet from your friend over there." And then you watch as the last Myconids head down the stairs. What are you gonna do?
All right. Yeah, it's he's gonna tell her to remove the amulet
She
and
removes
unattune
her.
from it.
She removes the amulet. You may give me an Arcana check
Okay, great.
with advantage because apparently Glapri is here through his friends to help you. With a 21, you recognize that this is not anything having to do with the Orb of Dragonkind itself. This is the thing that keeps it protected. And when she removes her attunement to it, you hear like a bell ringing throughout the city that the blorb has fallen and is now available to be taken. You can tell her to unattune to the blorb immediately, if you would like.
Yeah. Unattune, queen.
Yeah.
When she says, when you say that, you see several items on her seem to sort of diminish their glow. And you hear, very similar to the sound when you were escaping, the roar of a dragon who has now been let loose on the city.
Ooh, that's
And
hurt.
with that, we are going to move over to our other friends over in the Mushroom Castle.
Oh, the Mushroom Castle.
The Mushroom
Yeah,
Castle.
we're pretty far.
You have just watched Glapri disappear into the side of the mushroom.
There he goes.
Bye.
All right, if we're going
As
to
you
do this,
stand there, you watch as Glapri's hand seems to come back out of the wall with a finger that just goes like...
To us?
oh
Yes.
shoot! Oh, fallen!
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Fine. We're
I
coming.
touched the mushroom wall.
Yep.
Oh,
You are instantly teleported. You realize very quickly that Glapri has the ability to use something similar to tree stride, but
oh dang!
with mushrooms.
Well, that's-
True.
There's mushrooms
stride.
everywhere around here too.
Mm-hmm. You stand at the gates of the Drow City. You hear the sound like a giant bell tolling. Glapri looks at you and says, I believe that my kin are escaping down to the river.
Oh,
If
great.
you can keep them busy and away from here for just a little bit, I will be able to complete my task here. But be careful. There are many powerful people in this city. As he says
Right.
that, you look down past the city on the other side, and you see a very familiar glow appear. It seems the radiance of Wisp
Let's go.
sits on the other side of the city, ready to close it off forever.
Yeah. Well,
Little
for a
wave.
while.
For a while.
Yeah. Hi.
I'll wave.
Right
Do
now,
Yay.
you
Get it.
must find a way into a city in chaos to obtain the orb of dragonkind from the clutches of drow and dragon alike.
Cool.
Karhani, you are in the heart of the temple, facing off against the ruler of this city. And with that, we will end today's session.
Of course.
Yay!
I love it. It's great.
Thank you all so much for being here. I am so excited about this. I had no idea it was going to go in this direction, but here we are.
Do you think we were just going to be like, oh, no, genocide sounds fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I literally had no
Easiest.
idea. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to like just go like quietly assassinate Calaxia and then try to take some stuff, or if you were going to do like try to set the dragon loose, like what was going on there. So I'm very excited. I like this. I feel like I'm playing a video game and we did all the right side quests.
Yes.
So like now we get the cool ending.
No, honestly, I love that that's the thing. Like we did all the right things, and now we get the cool ending.
and-
Yeah, it's great.
I absolutely have to give a shout out to Arajanasi, who has perfect timing.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
With that
amazing.
environmental effect, because it was going to be just like a wand of lightning bolt or something, you know, and he was going to sort of distract her, like do some damage, stop
But
it
now
from
the
healing herself.
dragon's out. Oh, so cool.
Well, the dragon's out, and she is one of the most powerful people on the planet, so it's not like she is without, Calaxia is without incredibly powerful magic items. And now
Yeah,
she has been
beat that
unattuned
shit.
to all of them. So she cannot use them in this battle. She just won't be able to pick them up. She's no longer attuned. So, yay! Thank you again, everybody, for being here. I'm so excited. This was so delightful. We got to split the party, which you know is one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Thank you again. And don't forget to go and check out the About section for everything that we are doing. All of our sponsors and friends. Check those out. See what things we can do down there. In addition, we also have a fabulous Ko-fi. So we are raising money right now for the Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming. We had a fabulous fundraiser last Saturday for it. We are getting very close to paying for all of the legal framework. The lawyers, you know, lawyers are expensive, all that kind of stuff. In order to get everything done correctly, to get this set up, we should have a nonprofit status by the end of January. So that is glorious. I'm very
Nice.
excited about that. And we can really start helping some BIPOC and Alphabet Mafia streamers actually start making a living doing this and keep those fabulous voices in our community. So if you'd like to go help us out with that, please head over to our Ko-fi and follow us. Buy us a cup of inspiration, all of that delightfulness. And with that, I would like to hear from Lando. What was your favorite moment today?
Oh man. Honestly, I'm still recovering from sickness, so I was a bit of in a brain fog. So I'm glad that Draxus didn't have to do a bunch of stuff. But I think my favorite thing was Karhani and all her amazing crits that
Oh
happened.
God, yes.
But before that, when she yelled, it was like, oh fuck, which is so funny. I'm glad it all worked out. But
I love it.
Great. All Karhani shenanigans.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mike? What was your favorite?
Oh, I don't know. There was a lot of fun stuff today, but I think like the most fun thing that I did was playing around with the wisps. I don't know. It's just
That was cool.
That was
down and making
delightful.
friends.
Oh my gosh.
What gets better than that?
Yay. And Andy, what about you?
I'm with Lando on this one. I thought Karhani was just like a blast today. She was just kicking ass and literally stealing names or
Right?
words.
I love that. I love that little thing that we created. That makes me so happy. I love that you stole the goat guy's voice.
Wait,
Of course.
That's the voice that showed up.
That's
in
a
the
homebrew
stair.
thing?
Yeah. It's
For some reason,
it's a specific fairy power that we created for her as an assassin, because assassins in the Feywild, because the Fey don't stay dead in the Feywild, they come back. Assassinations are sort of a game that like the royal houses would play and see who could be more creative, and the prize that you would get would be like, like the color of their hair, or one of the colors in their wings, or their height, or like their voice, or something else. And you would but in order to use it, you have to replace it with something else. So like, you could absolutely steal their voice and replace it with like the sound of ice breaking, or something like that. So it's been super fun. Thank you for having fun with that, Amber. That makes me very happy.
Oh
And
my
speaking
God.
of Amber, what was your favorite moment today?
I think honestly, anytime the rest of the party was interacting with the dragon, just this voice that all of y'all are fucking. Well, also I really liked the party saying, "No, we're not committing genocide. What are you doing?"
Like, hold on, slow down. I mean, I'm on the cusp, but like, let's not.
Right.
Let's roll it back a little bit.
If there's
You want
not
us
a
to do what?
if there's not a third option, we're not getting the orb. What the fuck?
Right. Like,
Well, and this is like my DMing style is that I will absolutely give you, if you want to come up with something fabulous that we can do, I will get us there.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. That is, I love fabulous ideas, So it's just, so thank you, all of you, for being glorious today. You make me very happy. And we're going to go raid our stream team member. We are part of the Rolling Together stream team. Huzzah! So we're going to go say hi to Rolling Together.
Woo.
They make me very happy. They are doing some glorious things today. And with that, we shall bid you adieu until tomorrow. Mwah!
Take care,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Have a great one.